Welcome. Today's 8.3. Factoring x² plus bx plus c, day 1. This lesson is usually the lesson I look forward to. This is one of my top 5 favorite lessons of the year because it's very useful and it will always haunt you for the rest of your life. It's because you'll be using this for a lot of your math classes, and when you have your own children's in 30 years, you'll be helping them out with this too.
Is it 6x or bx?
Bx, sorry, b boy. This is the standard form. B is in boy. x² plus bx plus c. If you think about what we did, what we've been doing, we're finding the facts, the factors, the facts of the problem. So we're finding the two parentheses that make up FOIL. You look so excited.
But there's a quiz.
You have a quiz tomorrow. You have a quiz tomorrow over 8, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Questions so far? You ready? Here we go. Let me first give you the notes, and then we'll work on some problems on the side. Positive C and a positive B. Now, when I refer to positive C and positive B, that means the factors, the numbers in the problem. What problem? This problem. x² plus 6x plus 8. Positive 6 is positive B. Positive 8 is positive C. We're focusing on the C and the B today. We're going to go there. Don't worry. We're going to go there, I promise. Okay. So we want to figure out what two parentheses make up this problem. Right? In chapter 7, we foiled. That was easy. Now we have to go backwards, Ethan. We have to go backwards. We have to go backwards. So first things first. What do I need to check? Jackie? Nope. Check for the power order. The power order. We're not doing GCFs here. Okay? This is kind of a different term now. Is it in order from highest to lowest power?
Yes.
It is. X squared, x1, and 0. Alright. Find the factors of C that add to B. The factors of C that add to B. The factors of C that add to B. Positive B and positive C. After we do that, we make two parentheses. Parentheses. And then you check by FOIL. When I say check by FOIL, just do a mental FOIL. Did you use mental FOIL yesterday?
Yes.
And it helps. It really does help you get the right answer. Okay? Now, let me scoot this down a little bit. You ready? It's going to change your life. You know why? Because the answers, when you get the answers, those are your roots. That's your x, we're across the x-axis on the line. Okay. Hear a lot of crickets. Okay, here we go. I need the factors of what number? Positive 8 that add to what? 6. Positive 8, factors of C that add to B. Factors of 8 that add to 6. So I want you to list out all of the positive factors of 8.
1.
Okay.
2.
Then,
4.
hold on. 1 and 8. What else? 2 and 4 and 8 and 1. Okay. What's 1 plus 8 added to? 9. What is 2 plus 4? And 8 plus 1? Oh, did I forget one? I forgot one. I'm sorry. 4 and 2. 4 and 2. That's 6. So which ones can we roll out?
9 and 9.
This one we can roll out, and this one we can roll out. Because even though it's 2 times 4 is 8, and 4 times 2 is 8, they add up to the correct ones. These will not add up to be the right ones. So what are your two possible answers?
2 and 4.
x plus 2, x plus 4, or x plus 4, x plus 2. Why is it x? Why is it x? No. Why is it x? This is not a hard question. X times x is x squared. If we check by FOIL, this is a correct answer and this is a correct answer. It does not matter which one. Now, if you don't see how I got this answer, x times x is x squared. X times 2, 2x. 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 2, 8. Combine like terms, x squared plus 6x plus 8. So it does work. Do you need to list out both answers? No, just pick one. It doesn't matter. They both work. Questions? Okay. Try this one. I'm gonna walk around. X squared plus 14x plus 40. X squared plus 14x plus 40. So think factors of positive 40 that add up to 14. Positive 40 that add up to 14. As you get better at this, you will be able to do this in your head. But until then, sorry. So make sure you're listing out all the factors, please. Okay. Let's start with the most obvious factor. 1 times 1? No, not 1 times 1. Right. 1 times 40. Factors of 40 that add to positive 14. 1 and 40. 2 and 20. 4 and 10. 5 and 8. 8 and 5. 10 and 4. 20 and 2, last one. Now, the reason why I'm listing all of them out is because when the signs change, it will make a big difference. This adds up to be 41, 22, 14, 13, 13, 14, 22, 41. Now, which ones do I need? Not this one, 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 not this one. So I can either use this or this. So I can either have, x plus 4, x plus 10, or x plus 4, x plus 10, or 10 plus x plus 10, x plus 4. It does not matter. Questions on how I arrived at that answer? Are you sure? Just for now. But as you get really good at this, you can do this in your head. Okay? But yes, if you can do mental, x squared, that's 4x, 10x is 14, and then 40. And so you know that's correct. But what happens if your numbers become negative? What happens if you have a negative b and a positive c? What does each number have to be? A positive and a negative. You need to have. Well, think about it. We have to have a positive. So, for example, if we have x squared, minus 5x, minus 5x plus 6, right? But I have a positive 6 c here though. But I have to have a negative b. So what is this? What do the factors have to be when they multiply together?
Negative.
They have to be negative. It can't be positive because a positive will not give you a minus sign, right? So here, both numbers, number sign, are negative. Both numbers or both factors are negative. They have to be, or else it won't give you a negative in the middle. So when you multiply, they'll become positive. When you subtract, it becomes a negative here. So here, in this case, we need factors of positive 6, but that added to negative 5. This is going to come back over and over again in geometry, and algebra 2, and pre-calc, calculus 1, statistics, and college algebra going to Lakeview. So questions on why they have to be both negatives. Okay, tell me the negative factors of 6. Negative 1, negative 6. Besides Zachary. Negative 2, negative 3. Keep going. Negative 3, negative 2, and Justin, negative 6, negative 1. You need to list out all of them. Negative 1, negative 6 adds to 2. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Last one. Okay, so obviously here we cannot use the last two, our first one and the last one. So your parentheses could be or because if you check by FOIL, x times x, x squared. X times negative 2, negative 2x. Negative 3 times x, negative 3x. Negative 3, negative 2, positive 6. Combine my terms in the middle, that gives you negative 5x. So I know that this is appropriate. Just one of them is fine. Sir?
With, let's say, like, the 6 in the equation is negative, what would happen next?
Thinking ahead. I have it's in my next part of notes. Okay. So let's try another one with a negative b and a positive c. That's coming up. If I don't have my notes correct, you will not be able to learn, right? So I have to anticipate what you're thinking so I can answer your question. I have ESPN. 2 people got that. 3 people got that.
Can you repeat it?
X squared minus 10x plus 16. X squared minus 10x plus 16. Both factors have to be negative because you need to multiply to be a positive, and the middle number must be a negative. Wake up. This lesson is in your quiz tomorrow. It should be easy though, as you work on this more. So here, we need the factors 16 that add negative 10. They have to be both negatives. Start with negative 1. Keep going. Negative 2, negative 8. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So this one adds to negative 17. Oops. Negative 17. And this one adds to negative 10, negative 8, negative 10, negative 17. Okay, so I can cross off the ones I do not need. I don't need this one, or this one. So my possible answers x minus 2, x minus 8, or x minus 8, x minus 2. It does not matter. They are both correct. Because later on, that's going to be where the location, this is where your what do you call it? Your parabola will make a U. This is where it will cross the x-axis. It's a U shape. Chapter 9, last chapter. Okay. Now, William had a question. What happens if you have a negative c, a positive b, and a negative c? What will need to happen? Example, x squared plus 2x minus 15. You have a positive b but a negative c. Think about your factors. What does the b and the c have to be? The b and the c. One is what? One is negative, another one is positive. That's the only way, because you want to multiply to have a negative. So you have one, a positive number, and a positive and a negative number factor. Because you want to get a negative when you multiply. Okay? So in this case, to get a negative when we multiply, I'm looking for the factors. Negative 15 and add to what? Positive 2. So starting with, let's start with a what do we start with? Negative 1? No, let's start with positive 1. It's easier that way. Positive 1 and negative 15. Keep going. 3, negative 5. Keep going. Keep going. 15, negative 1. Keep going. So, but these add up to, aren't these all negatives? So start with negative, now start with negative 1, negative 15. No, negative 1, positive 15. Negative 3, positive 5. I'm going to go the opposite. Negative 5, positive 3. Negative 15, positive 1. So if you think about this, this one adds to negative 14, negative 2, negative, it's 2, sorry, it's 14. This is 14, this is 2, this is negative 2, this is negative 14. So I want to get a positive 2, so it cannot be any of these except for this one or this one. Let's see here. It could be this one or this one. So if you try x minus 3, x plus 5, or x plus 5, x minus 3. These will both work. Now, if you're wondering, well, how do you know? Well, if you check by FOIL, x times x, x squared, minus 3x, positive 5x, minus 15. If you combine like terms, that gives you a positive 2x in the middle. So I know that these two factors are okay. Does it matter which one? No. Just pick one. Because I haven't done the last one yet. I'll show you the last one. We see all of them because I want you to see the difference. Because sometimes they may have the factors are correct, though, but they won't add up to be the correct number in the middle. Because what happens when you have both negatives? Negative b and negative c.
Plus 2x.
Right. Yeah, you combine like terms. Okay. We're almost done. We have about 2 more minutes. X squared plus 6x minus 27. X squared plus 6x minus 27. If I don't teach you correctly and catch your mistakes now, you're not going to have a good time on it too.
So what if it's greater than 2? We're doing the same thing?
Yes. The difference will also just go back. You can't do that with x cubed. This only works for x squared. X cubed, that's algebra 2. You'll be doing this is like actually weird looking graph. Okay. What factors of negative 27 that add to positive 6? Okay, so can we do 1 and negative 27? Keep going.
3 and negative
3 and negative 9. Keep going. 9, negative 3, and? Okay, so this one adds negative 26. This one's negative 6. This is 6. This is 26. So which one's the best one? That one. Because x minus plus 9, x minus 3. Can it be anything else?
Yes.
No, it can't. Well, it could be x minus 3, x plus 9, right? But it can't be any other combination of that. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. So here, if you don't see it, it's x squared minus 3x plus 9x minus 27. If you combine like terms, it becomes positive 6x. Is exactly what I need up here. It works. Questions? All right, last one and we're done. Last topic. What happens if you have both negative b and negative c? What happens if they're both negative? Negative b and negative c. Can they be both positive? Can they be both negative? No, they cannot. Because when you multiply two negatives, it makes it positive, right? We want a negative c. Example. So here, same case. One number is positive, and the other one is negative, right? Try that one. X squared minus 3x minus 18. One must be a positive and one must be negative because they have to multiply to be negative. So here we're looking for the factors of negative 18 add up to negative 3. So starting with a positive 1 and negative 18, keep going. 2, negative 9, 3, negative 6, 6, 9, 18. Okay, so those are all your negative factors. This one adds negative 17, negative 7, negative 3, positive 3, positive 7. Wait.
Positive 7.
Yeah, positive 7, sorry. And negative 17. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay. And negative 3, the only one, this is only one. So then we have x plus 3, x minus 6. X minus 3, no. X plus 3, x minus 6. Now, if you don't see that, check it. X squared minus 6x plus 3x minus 18. You combine like terms right here, it gives you negative 3x, which is what you need. So that's the only factor that will work. Questions? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe one more.
No.
You don't have to do it. Everyone else needs to do it. Okay, last one. X squared minus 8x minus 20. If you want to do this in your head, you can go and do that. Oh, sorry. Any factors of negative 20 to add up to negative 8? So here, factors of negative 20 that add to negative 8. Starting with 1. Keep going. 4, 5, 10, 20. Okay, so this one gives you negative 19, negative 8, negative 1, 1, 8, 19. I need negative 8. That one works. X plus 2, x minus 10.
If one doesn't have one, you say no solution.
You have a solution. When you have no solution, that's chapter 9. Okay, I'll show you how to do that next in April. Yes. Yes, because if you have a negative c, they have to one has to be a positive and a negative to multiply to get a negative. If you have two positives or two negatives, it gives you a negative. Okay. On your work tonight, let's do some of this really quickly. Let's do number 3. What factors of 20 added to 9? Or right, 4 and 5. Boom.
So
We doing all these?
No.
But these ones like the easy things can do.
Yes. What factors of 16 added to positive 10? Positive 16 that added to 10. 8 and 2. X plus 2, x plus 8. Let's do one more. Let's do 10. Factors of 27 that add up to negative 12. Positive 27 add to negative 12.
3 and 9.
Negative 3, negative 9. See how easy that was? A lot of this you can do this in your head. Okay? Let's do, in this class, let's do evens. You have 12 problems. Anything else? 12 problems tonight, not too bad. Show your work on separate sheet of paper if you need to. Don't be a slacker. Anything else? You go. Say
Do
goodbye.
we have the availability to do this today?
Yes.